Good afternoon, it's Laura here, and I am live from Your Last Resort Home Organization and Staging. And although it's not Friday, I've come in for another weekly video. And today being March break, we're out doing a family adventure, and I thought this would be a great place to do a video from and share some information. So I am here today live at the Kings County SPCA here in Waterville in Nova Scotia, and we are here and we're visiting the cats and getting our cat fix. Last year our family adopted a dog from here, from the Kings County SPCA, and we like to still come in and visit the cats because we can't have a cat at home because my husband is very allergic, but the kids love cats. So we're here visiting the cats, and while I was here, I was talking with some of the people who work here out front, and they were giving us some information about the kind of donations that they can take here at the SPCA. So I know a lot of people like to downsize and like to declutter, but sometimes they like to know where that stuff is going. And when you know that it's going to a good cause, it certainly sometimes makes it a lot easier to let those things go. So as I'm here live, I think I'm getting a special guest coming in here soon too, and I'm going to be able to let you know some of the things that they can collect here at the SPCA. So the first thing is they can take any blankets and linens and towels and cloths that you might have. So sometimes you're downsizing your bed sheets, and oh, here we go. I got my first little visitor here. We see him. What's his name, Thomas?
Elmer.
Elmer. So this is Elmer the bunny. So I don't know if you can see him. I'll sit back a bit here. So anyway, blankets, bed sheets, towels, linens, anything like that, they definitely need here at the SPCA. So sometimes your towels and sheets are a little bit threadbare, and maybe they're not good enough to pass on for human use, but they're often good still, even if they're threadbare, for animal use. So the bigger blankets and the bigger sheets and towels, they go to the dog kennels, and while some of the other smaller ones go to, thank you, they go to the cats. And then what they said, after they finish doing that, when they get too threadbare for that, they'll cut them down again and reuse them as rags. So it's a constant recycling of the materials. So it's a great way to bring in, oh, and here we have another guest here. Who's this?
This is, I believe, Artie.
Artie. Okay, so this is Artie. He's going to come on camera with us here too. So again, so they can use all your blankets and towels. We brought in a big bag of towels that I had just downsized from the closet, so that they'd be able to use for the animals as well. So that's the first thing that they can take. The second thing is they need a lot of office supplies. So binders, that was one of the things that I just learned. I know we have a lot of binders in our house left over every year after school ends for the season, and they can use binders for the different shelters in here and keeping track of the animals and their information, things like that. So they're always using need of office supplies like binders and paper, pens, anything like that they can definitely use here as well. Plastic bags, that's great for poop bags, or for anything like that, or for transporting items when somebody adopts an animal as well. So plastic bags. Now, sadly for us, we just had to put our dog down last month. So we had a few pet supplies left over after she passed away. So they'll definitely take all of those as well. Dog bowls, collars, combs and brushes, dog toys, dog beds, dog coats as well. All of that stuff can all be used here. And if you have leftover pet food as well, even if it's been opened, they will still take it here at the SPCA shelter. So that is a great way to pass along some of your pet supplies. They can definitely find a home for all of those materials and definitely put them to good use. So yeah, toys, beds, blankets, anything like that that we can pass along to other animals. And finally, the newest component too for the SPCA is the thrift store, and that is in New Minas, and that it collects all donations, and then all the funds raised for that go directly towards supporting this shelter here. And you can drop your donations anytime they're in Neminas during their opening hours, and they'll take anything like books and clothes, kitchenware, smaller furniture, anything like that. They can take, and then they'll resell that within their thrift store. And then the money, as I said, comes to support the SPCA here as well. So if you go online to the Kings County SPCA website and on their Facebook page, there is information about the shelter, their thrift store, and what they accept for donations, or what they need as well, or what not to donate as well. So that's all information that you can find online here. So again, so that's a really easy way to make some donations and to help support our local SPCA too by downsizing and decluttering. So once again, anything that you have, and if you're not quite sure, you can contact the SPCA as well, and they're going to be happy to take your donations. And when you're here, you might even just find a friend who is going to come home with you as well. So it's a lot of fun to come in, and they never mind people coming in to play with the animals as well, because it helps to get them familiar with people as well. So it's a great afternoon outing, and we're happy to help support the SPCA whenever we can. I know when we've had some of our clients, when we've downsized, a lot of our clients choose to donate to the SPCA thrift stores, and we take away all the things from their homes after we've finished working with the client and bring it to the thrift store. So it just helps everybody, helps the animals, and all our furry friends here too. So anyway, so again, I'm Laura from Your Last Resort Home Organization and Staging, and if you do need help with your decluttering, or if you have extra pet supplies or office supplies and things that you want to pass along, that we can certainly help make that happen for you as well. So tune in again next week. I will be back on the regular day on next Friday, and I am going to be talking to a woman who takes shirts and makes them into these beautiful memory quilts, which is a great way to keep the memories alive of our loved ones and to kind of repurpose. And she also does a lot of repurposing of furniture as well. So we're going to be talking about repurposing and saving memories and being creative, and that will all be next Friday. You can tune in and watch us there. So until then, find us at yourlastresort.ca, and have a great week and enjoy the rest of your March break. Bye-bye.